Hello, and welcome to Extreme. Hello, I am your host, Matthew Workman. This week's episode is very special, unlike any other. This week, we are covering the Taliban. In the year 1979, the Taliban first emerged as a resistance movement to Soviet troops. They tried to kick them out of their homeland, Afghanistan. In the mid-1990s, the Afghan people started seeing the Taliban as a good thing. They often were eliminating warlords, therefore eliminating corruption, restoring peace, and allowing commerce to resume on some levels. With the leadership of Mullah Muhammad Omar, the Taliban brought this new order through the strict interpretation of the Sharia, or Islamic law. Very strict interpretation of Islamic law. The Taliban banned all non-Islamic influences, including all television, internet, and even music. With these new rules and regulations, outsiders looked at the Taliban as very crazy or extreme. Often looked at as the most extreme, the Taliban forbade all women from going to school, working outside of their home, or even leaving the house without the accompany of a male relative. Despite reuniting most of Afghanistan, the Taliban fell short in the fact of ending the Afghanistan Civil War. Extreme! The Taliban were widely scrutinized across the world. Only 3 countries thought that the Taliban were the true government of Afghanistan, and these countries included Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and the UAE. But after the tragedies of 9/11, UAE and Saudi Arabia cut all diplomatic ties with the Taliban. Saudi Arabia and the UAE ended all ties with the Taliban because of their support of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. They allowed Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda to run training camps in their territory. On October 7th, 2001, the United States began to bomb Taliban military bases. This was due to the fact that the Taliban were hiding Osama bin Laden and would not give him up to the United States. In 2006, the Taliban made a bounce back after getting completely destroyed by the United States in 2001. The Taliban military began attacking Afghan military and the United States military. In 2008, the United States Secretary of State, Robert Gates, warned NATO members that the threat of an Al-Qaeda attack on U.S. soil was very much still real, and the only way to stop these attacks, or threat of attacks, is to stop the growing power of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. In November of 2013, the Taliban suffered a devastating blow when their leader, Hakimullah Masood, was assassinated by the United States in a CIA drone strike. The Taliban still do very much have an impact on the world today. They have very extreme ideas and support terrorist groups who often promote violence and cause innocent deaths. See you guys next time on Extreme!